Hey everybody, this is Mark Smith. And for those who don't know me, I am the co-founder of CleanConnect.ai, co-founder of ProveZero, and also the host of a Digital Roughnecks, which is a podcast for the oil and gas executives. So what I'm going to be talking to you about is an early stage investment opportunity. Listen, the time has come for NFTs to take their true place in the world by bridging the gap between real world utility and the blockchain. Now, ProveZero is bringing publicly traded energy certificates to the blockchain and allowing early stage investors to get a piece of what really is a $68 trillion ESG pie that I'll explain. And you're going to discover how oil and gas Bitcoin miners are leveraging ProveZero and CleanConnect to explode growth for their business, prove their metrics, and reduce massive amounts of overhead costs. So, as you saw in the first video, we essentially turn regulatory hurdles into profitable revenue stream using a brand new strategy, okay, that uses computer vision and blockchain. So let me explain what that is. So energy producers here, what they want is to sell their clean energy at a premium price. And so what we do at CleanConnect, we have a product called Autonomous 365. And what it is computer vision, specialty cameras, along with we tap into their IoT telemetry, which are devices on each piece of equipment. We run that through a edge device, okay? And what that allows us to do is get the methane over the throughput, or in other words, their methane intensity. We then use that to mint a ProveZero NFT energy certificate, okay? And all that's traded on the ProveZero marketplace with ProveZero tokens. We then use that to autonomously create a Standard & Poor's methane performance certificate, which can be sold on the expansive market exchange, which is the world's largest voluntary carbon market exchange. Okay? Now let me break this down for you and why this particular area here is an opportunity for crypto investors. So I think it helps you to understand the way things are currently done and what difference this makes. So emissions monitoring, which is required by EPA, states, pretty much everywhere in the world, currently it's periodic and it's only as good as the human operator. Now what we do is we put continuous monitoring using objective AI computer vision on there. And that actually saves money, okay, and complies with all known regulations. The verifiers in today's carbon market, they're manual, essentially guys with clipboards, okay? It's not very scalable, and it's only as good as the humans. We use algorithmic with blockchain verification. It's very scalable. Carbon reporting, currently it's manual, bottoms-up inventory using these emission factors, and we automate that using actual measurements from our CleanConnect.ai system. Carbon trading today, a lot of people will essentially, they do their work and then they'll buy trees in Africa or something like that and try to buy carbon credits to offset their emissions. What we allow people to do is literally do what they do, but since we're monitoring in real time, if they hit the emission goals of, let's say, 0.1% methane intensity, then they can earn these credits. Speed revenue, our competitors, they require going this manual verification for an entire year before they can earn a single credit. We can get going on a single site, okay, and start earning credits in real time. Okay, so all of these things have a huge impact. Now, we have current customers in real life. Okay, so we have a Colorado operator that does $1 billion a year. What they wanted to do is they use this whole technology, our ESG plus suite, to eliminate night operators, to do autonomous LDAR, leak detection repair, and they can reduce their call-outs. And call-outs are a person getting in a truck driving out to a site by 80%. That gives them a 10x ROI. Another Colorado operator, same thing, autonomous leak detection repair. They can get more permits. They can eliminate gate guards. Midstream operator, okay, they use us to do terminal management. So trucks coming in to fill up before they go to a gas station. They have a problem where, unlike your car, that can click off when you go to the gas station. These filling up trucks at, huge amount of gallons per second, there's no click off. So if the trucks aren't empty, they're going to dome out, which creates an environmental problem. Our system sees that a truck's empty before it comes in and prevents that. And that's, again, a 10x ROI. In the Permian or Texas, we have another operator that's piloting this system to create these autonomous methane performance certificates and do autonomous LDAR. We have Bitcoin miners, and that co-locate on natural gas upstream sites. And because they do that, they're now subject to EPA regulations. They use us to basically comply with all known regulations, saves them a lot of time and potential fines. A North Dakota operator, again, they want autonomous LDAR, autonomous methane performance certificates, and autonomous operations. So we provide real life value and a great return on your investment. Okay. Now, one thing we do on the data side, because really it's a data type application. As I mentioned, we have this raw IoT data, raw visual data. We run it through our edge device and our AI algorithms that produce this enhanced data. This is all private to the operator. We then take that data, aggregate it with parameters, and we can do regulatory reporting to EPA, states, whatnot. Also ESG and the new required SEC reporting. And then, of course, minting these NFTs, which can then be used to create all kinds of things. So again, we have this private part and this public transparent part. One thing that's coming is required reporting coming up from, let's say, an upstream site, an oil and gas site, up to a project, company, state, country, all the way up to the Paris Climate Accord. So we comply with this type of nested climate accounting reporting. Now, this particular application is the beginning of the NFTs. So as I mentioned, this energy NFT, but what's coming in future development will be sustainable linked loan NFTs. Okay, so loans that are made based on a company complying with their emissions, and literally can set the rate and the covenants in a loan. Same thing with insurance. Someone may be insured based on a certain intensity of their emissions. SEC reporting, where you can then have that data and it goes into a reporting tool, okay, to speed up the reporting, and a bunch of other applications that will be available in the energy space. So we're the only solution that provides these benefits, okay? So like Colorado AIM certification, and this is the hardest certification to get in the world, okay? So we get this, which then allows us to comply with continuous monitoring requirements, autonomous LDAR. Basically, if you meet the Colorado standards, you meet all the other emission compliance standards. We're a visual AI suite, which solves multiple operational problems, which gives them that 10x ROI. Our competitors are really point solutions. So we sell a suite, they sell a point solution. This also enables, by being able to see that source level visual leak, we can then do autonomous LDAR. We can comply with all known EPA regulations and even the global standard, which is called OGMP 2.0. Okay, the autonomous S&P methane performance certificates. So we're the only automatically created performance certificate. Blockchain energy NFT, again, so that the operators can own their own data and yet participate in all of these other data type applications. And we're device agnostic, so we can use any compliant camera in our solution. So the roadmap in July 2022, we are getting this government certification for the Clean Connect platform that generates the data for ProveZero. July 2022, we are launching this marketing campaign and the community launch. August 2022, it's the beta of our autonomous creation of the Standard & Poor's methane performance certificates with oil and gas operator. September 2022, we're going to do the token pre-launch lottery, which if you click the button below, you can sign up for, and then we're going to do our fair launch. So why now? It's your opportunity to get in before the fair launch and get in before the energy companies get in and drive the price up, because they have to buy these ProveZero tokens in order to participate in this NFT marketplace. Also, you can get all your questions answered prior to investing with this weekly live Ask Me Anything sessions. So here's what to do next. You fill out the contact info and you'll be put on the ProveZero launch waiting list. After you fill it out, you'll be invited to our private ProveZero Discord community, where you'll get weekly updates via Zoom AMAs. And if you're a crypto influencer, we have a special opportunity where you can do a private AMA with your own community. And the way you do that, if you're interested, is you click the Schedule 101 button below, and you can schedule a one-on-one with my team to have a private AMA session. So listen, I look forward to seeing you inside the community.